Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you couldn't picture your life without them, only to watch them slowly pull away? The late replies, the canceled plans, the distance you feel even when they're right beside you. It leaves you confused, broken, and questioning every moment. I've been there too. When you care the most, it feels unbearable when they start slipping away. But there's a reason behind it, a harsh truth most people never talk about. And today, I want to share what I've learned, because I know how much this hurts. When someone you love starts pulling away, the first thing you feel is confusion. You question everything, your words, your actions, your worth. But most people never understand the silent reasons behind this behavior. It's not always about you. Sometimes it's their own fears, insecurities, or emotional battles they're hiding. I learned that the hard way. The unanswered messages, the emotional distance, it all has a deeper meaning. And today, I want to share those harsh truths with you. The same lessons that helped me turn heartbreak into growth, even when I thought it would break me. I thought I finally found the one. We used to talk for hours, those late night calls where you lose track of time, where every word feels like it brings you closer. We made plans for the future, laughed about little things, shared dreams. I trusted her with my heart, completely. But then, something changed. It started small. The replies took longer. The excitement in her voice wasn't the same. She seemed distant, distracted. At first, I convinced myself I was overthinking. Maybe she was busy. Maybe life was just overwhelming her. But deep down, I felt it. That shift, that unspoken distance growing between us. The texts became shorter. The conversations became shallow. And I couldn't shake the fear that I was losing her. I blamed myself endlessly. Maybe I was too needy. Maybe I cared too much. I replayed every conversation, every word, trying to find where I went wrong. It consumed me. I'd lie awake at night, scrolling through old messages, reading her words over and over, searching for clues. The person who once made me feel safe now made me feel invisible. And the worst part, she never explained it. No argument, no closure, just quiet distance that grew larger every day. I kept holding on, making excuses for her, convincing myself it was temporary. But the truth was right in front of me. She was pulling away, and I couldn't stop it. It broke me. There's a moment in every heartbreak where reality hits you. And for me, it happened on a rainy evening. I saw her at the cafe where we always went, laughing with friends, living her life, while I was stuck in a cycle of overthinking and pain. That's when it hit me. I had made her the center of my world, but I had forgotten myself. It wasn't just about her leaving. It was about me losing my identity and loving someone who wasn't ready to love me the same way. That realization hurt, but it also set me free. For the longest time, I thought it was all my fault. When she pulled away, I blamed myself for every little thing. Maybe I cared too much. Maybe I wasn't enough. But the truth I've learned is, when someone distances themselves, it's not always about you. Let me share with you the harsh, emotional lessons I've learned from that pain. Lesson 1. People pull away. When emotions feel overwhelming, love is powerful, and sometimes it scares people. When someone feels emotionally overwhelmed, their first instinct might be to retreat. It's not because your love is wrong, it's because deep emotions stir up fears they might not be ready to face. I saw it happen. I gave her my heart, but instead of feeling safe, she felt overwhelmed, and her walls went up. Lesson 2. Fear of vulnerability makes them retreat. Opening up, being seen for who you truly are. It's terrifying for some. Vulnerability exposes insecurities, fears, and hidden wounds. I used to think love would fix everything, but I've realized love also brings up unresolved pain. When she started pulling away, I now understand. Maybe she wasn't ready to be vulnerable. Maybe her silence was her shield. Lesson 3. Not everyone is ready for real connection. It took me a long time to accept this, but not everyone is ready for the kind of love you offer. You might pour your heart into someone, be honest, be vulnerable, yet they still pull away. I went through that. I thought if I showed her my deepest feelings, she'd stay. But instead, she distanced herself. At first, I blamed myself, but I've realized her pulling away wasn't about my worth. It was about her fears. Some people carry wounds they've never faced. Real connection exposes those insecurities, and not everyone is prepared for that level of closeness. You can't force someone to be ready. They have to choose to heal, to open up, to show up for love. And if they're not ready, it's not your fault. Your love is still valid. You just deserve someone ready to meet you halfway. Lesson 4. You are not always the problem. When someone pulls away, your mind goes into overdrive, replaying every word, every action, every moment. I did that for months. I thought maybe I said the wrong thing, maybe I wasn't enough, maybe I cared too much. But I've learned, their distance isn't always about you. Sometimes people carry pain they haven't healed. Sometimes they fear intimacy, or they're lost in their own struggles. Blaming yourself only deepens the heartbreak. The truth is, someone else's confusion, fear, or inability to love properly does not define your worth. You can love someone with your whole heart, and they can still leave, not because you lack something, but because they can't handle the love you give. Stop carrying the weight of their choices. You are enough, exactly as you are. Lesson 5. Real love can't be forced, it flows naturally. This was the hardest lesson for me. When she started pulling away, I tried harder. More calls, more messages, more reassurance. But the more I held on, the more distant she became. I realized, love can't be forced. You can't convince someone to stay, to care, to show up for you. Real love flows naturally. It doesn't need constant chasing or convincing. The right person brings peace, not confusion. And when they pull away, holding tighter only hurts you both. I learned to let go, not because I wanted to, but because I deserved peace. If love is real, it stays. It shows up. It grows. If it's forced, it was never love to begin with. Let go with grace. Your peace is worth more than begging for someone's attention. If you're going through this right now, watching someone you love slowly pull away, I want you to know you're not alone. I've been there, feeling lost, questioning everything, and blaming myself. But with time, I realized their distance wasn't the end. It was the beginning of me finding my worth again. Heartbreak hurts, but it also shows you who you are and what you truly deserve. Don't chase what's meant to leave. Let love flow naturally. If my story connected with you, subscribe for more honest, real relationship advice. You deserve peace, and it's coming.